football player Cam Newton, who has been in a relationship with comedian Jazzy, I believe, for quite some time now, admitted on one of his little talk shows that since they've been together, she has not been the only woman that he has slept with. He also went on to reveal that she knows that and she's okay with it. Now, hold on. Wait a minute. Don't type your comment yet. Wait. I just want to say this. Number one, come on, y'all. Those of you who have been abreast of the latest shenanigans of these men, come on, y'all. Are you shocked? You're shocked? Secondly, as far as her posting how she's unbothered and she doesn't care, to that, I just want to say this, and I need you guys to hear me carefully before you get all up in arms. There are some women who, unfortunately, don't care. They do not mind being a pick-me. They don't mind being cheated on. They know it and they don't care. There are numerous reasons. And I'm going to list her particular situation last, so bear with me. The first reason is a lot of women stay in these situations where they know these shenanigans are going on because they don't have a financial plan, they don't have a backup plan, so they have no choice but to stay, especially if they have children that they can't support on their own. The next reason is some women honestly have that old school mentality of, hey, at least I have a boyfriend, at least I have a fiance, at least I'm married, at least I got a ring on my finger, at least. And they value relationship title status, and they'd rather have any man than none. And then in this case, some women unfortunately have a price tag on their dignity and self-respect. If you're willing to pay enough and the price is right, you can drag me through the mud as long as I can get me a few Coach handbags. Me personally, and this is just me, if my man went on national television or talk show or YouTube or wherever and told somebody that I'm not the only woman he's been sleeping with, I'd probably black out, and you would see me on some kind of Dateline documentary about a woman who snapped. I don't know, but I would literally pass away. I would be mortified. I would be so embarrassed. The me that I am now, with the knowledge and the confidence that I have now and the work that I have done, would not allow for something like that to happen. There's no amount of money that a man could pay me or give me that would make me be okay with being dragged through the mud. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it for any celebrity. I don't give a fuck. So, you know what? We can be outraged for ourselves. You know, we can kind of be embarrassed, you know, a little bit because we feel, you know, bad to some extent that some women are making these horrible choices. But at the end of the day, just remember, they're making these choices. We could say patriarchy, money, a price tag on their dignity and respect. We could say whatever it is. But at the end of the day, you can't make someone leave a situation that they're not ready to leave yet. And you can't force someone to love and respect themselves. It's all a lesson that they have to learn on their own. I was... you know, there are some people who are like, oh, you have to understand, and, you know, they rub people on the back and tell you it's okay, you'll learn in time. I'm not one of those people. One of my mutuals expressed the same sentiment, that if Jazzy was her friend, she'd just kind of be like, okay. I was really lucky that when I was in my pick-me era, that I had friends who were just like, girl, you're stupid, you are fucking up, you were doing some dumbass shit, and they never once like coddled me and pat me on the back and said it's okay, because shit wasn't okay. And it was those friends that caused me to grow up. The ones who enabled me, who let me vent and constantly bring them the drama about what guy I was saying and told me it's okay, those were the ones who kept me in that vicious cycle. So I don't know what her friend circle looks like. I don't know. But unfortunately, all we can do is send a prayer out into the atmosphere that, you know, she realizes her worth, and moves on. But there's nothing we can do. Our hands are tied. I know as much as we hate it when we see our friends and family making bad decisions, you know, if y'all have that relationship, you can voice your opinion, sure, but at some point you're going to stress yourself out trying to force them to change, and you have to release yourself and also set boundaries. Hey, we've been talking about this same stuff for a while. What's the solution? You know, I've let you vent about this for X amount of time. I love you, but I have a life of my own too, and we only seem to talk about what's going on with this relationship, and it's going around in circles. But when you're ready for this to be over, I'll be there for you and I will support you, but I'm not going to keep on going around in circles on this. It's too much. It's like watching a train wreck happen. Sometimes you have to let people fail, unfortunately, and you do yourself a disservice. You turn yourself into a crazy person thinking that you constantly preaching at people is going to make them change. It's not. They'll do it when and if they are ready. All you can do is set boundaries and protect your own mental and emotional health.